Hi, it's Dr. Student again, and now we're going to talk about smooth versus textured implant shells. The outside of the implants, whether they're silicone or saline, come two ways, either smooth or textured. As we recall from the segment on capsular contracture, scar tissue is actually the most common complication or problem with breast implants. So years ago, in an effort to decrease the probability of scar tissue, somebody said, what if I take the outside of this implant and I make it rough? The rough surface hopefully will interfere with the bands of scar tissue that could form around the implant, causing capsular contracture. It turns out that textured implants are not very popular today. There are a number of reasons. The first one is that if you look at the surface of this implant, it's very wavy. And the reason it's wavy is because the wall's too thick, allowing for waviness of the shell of the implant. This one is actually fairly smooth. So it's smooth in surface and smooth in fact that it doesn't have the wavies. Secondly, the textured surface actually heals in when you create the pocket and put the implant in, preventing normal motion. When somebody moves from side to side, their breasts move from side to side. That's what happens with a smooth implant. It moves naturally. A textured implant, because it's healed in, is actually stuck to the tissue. And when you move from side to side, that implant doesn't move. And so the combination of increased probability of waviness and decreased natural motion, coupled with the fact that most of my colleagues in my experience feel that textured implants don't decrease scar tissue at all, has led to the popularity of the smooth shell much, much more so than the textured shell. In fact, very few people for initial cosmetic augmentations, in my experience, recommend textured implants. So I hope that clears up this question, and we'll have another segment soon.